Good morning, you guys. It is Wednesday. I hope you have an amazing day. You know what? I am just blown away, like absolutely amazed with how these metrics caught this move this morning. I got on, had my alarm set for 6:15 and I ended up sleeping in until like 6:45. And I'm like, what the heck happened here? 142 points. I can't even fathom how much money that is that people just made this morning off this trade. You know, I put this as the ending target right here because why would you exit right there? Well, if you're playing this profit wave, you enter in, you play all the way up here. The first change it goes to red is your exit. That's it, you guys. My goodness, 142. You know, what's so neat with a lot of this is, every Tuesday and Thursday, myself and Ron go live at 6 a.m. through 9:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we go over every buy and sell signal. And I so wish today was one of the days that we had because getting in right at these areas, right when we would have started the live session and holding this is the opportunities that you guys can see, not only on our screens, but on your screens and hopefully capitalize on so many of these moves. Now, are you the trader that's going to be able to hold this the entire time and get the total amount? Even with me speaking to my complete honesty, I'm probably not. I would look left and be like, okay, where's the first level of resistance? Well, actually, there wasn't one. So it just kept going and going. Right now we are actually, if you zoom out a couple time frames, we are actually closer to the very high of where the market is, kind of making uprights right now. So, this is where we could see a dip down further. But you know what? I'm actually going to have to decide to make the hardest trade you can ever do in trading. I'm going to explain that in a second. But I want to give a quick shout out here real quick to Marcel, who actually sent over her P&L from yesterday, the live trading group. I don't want to forget anyone. $645. Marcel is actually someone, amazing lady. Actually, she came onto our group a few months ago, and I had the pleasure to actually be able to say that she decided to hand in her 2 weeks at her professional job and is now doing full-time day trading with us. And she is absolutely killing the market. Like, out of everyone in our group, it's bingo after bingo after bingo after bingo I feel with Marcel. And you know what I really love about her technique is it's not that she's doing anything super special. She's going for 5 to 10 points each trade, but just doing them over and over and over again. If you guys remember the mentor that I had who literally is doing tens of hundreds of millions of dollars, he said, Justin, don't focus on that amount. The reason I'm able to make that amount and you're not there yet is because I just have way more accounts. I'm trading more contracts, but the principle stays the same. I was like, wow, that's really good. So what I want to do here for you guys is, first things first, I'll let you guys know this, every Tuesday, Thursday, get the education. Myself and Ron, I've actually been off these calls a lot, just trying to figure out my schedule with my daughter. And I am now on these calls with Ron every Tuesday and Thursday. This is still currently going on. And, just yesterday, I was able to show people myself making just over $400 on my account. There was another gentleman who made $3,000. Guys, look at this. Like, seriously, I'm not kidding. Look at this. This one right here, $3,555. That was from yesterday. Another one here. I'll go to this one, $990. Like, I can't make this stuff up. It's why I asked them to send screenshots of the exact days. So that was yesterday. Tomorrow, I'm going to be on the call again. And we're just going to see how many times we can say bingo and look over the metrics together. While you're there too, grab the metrics. These are lifetime access to all the metrics to literally see exactly what we're doing in the market. Grabbing the tools, knowing when to enter, knowing when to exit. This key over here that I have populated is a PDF file that I give to you guys to download to know exactly when the perfect A+ setups are for going long or going short. We're only going to be looking for these opportunities. And you know what? That's where I want to get your accounts over here like we have. All pro accounts. We're going from eval to pro to payouts. And I'm going to help as many people as possible do that. But guys, the hardest trade I've ever taken is going to be the trade I'm about to do. And that is not taking a trade today. It is some of the hardest things to do. When you have a run up this high, me emotionally is like, my gosh, I got up a bit later, ran through my alarm, and I missed out on this. The amount of FOMO and stuff that I have just as a natural trader is like, my gosh, I missed out on this. But I don't want to force anything. That would be showing terrible principles. And when you get these runs like this, you can a lot of times just see this go back and forth and back and forth. And I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to decide today, live here on YouTube, to not take a trade, but to tell you guys tomorrow, I'm going to be live with Ron. We're going to do this again, yell out bingo so many times and see how much money we can make as a team tomorrow, because this is absolutely incredible. Congratulations to anyone who ended up taking this signal here. Even pre-market, again, another signal here, but let's look at the big one, the elephant in the room, right? There's nothing fancy on these charts. There's nothing crazy that I'm doing. These are the metrics, you guys. I'm literally just going down here. I have the EMA filter on, chop filter off, and that's it. That's literally it. Everything else keep as default. This middle band here, this is telling you green dots all the way around. Green, 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 green. That's saying just stay within the trade. Right when it switches over, gray. What can you do? That's when you can get out. Ironically, what happened? That's a gray dot right there. Guess where our exit was? Right there. Now, I didn't personally take this trade, of course, because I was up later, but I know a lot of people who are using these metrics were able to see this exact one. And when you grab these metrics too, go back to your charts. I want you guys to load this up. I want you to see this signal on your chart. Go to 6:04 a.m., and I want you guys to go right here to this spot, which is 7:16. Draw this on your chart. Look at the 142 points that was just profited this morning using these metrics. And I want to ask yourself, can you do this every day? And if you're like, you know what, this would be really cool, but I want some help, just know that help is here with you. So, congratulations to everyone who took this trade. I will see you guys live tomorrow morning at around 6:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I will let you know, guys, too, if you are still watching this video, I know it's a little bit longer than I normally do, but I actually have a free call this Friday, July 11th, for anyone who goes over to Take Profit Trader. And if you purchase 550K accounts using My Future Success and the promo code just to apply, this will not only give you the absolute rock bottom price, guaranteed, but it's going to register your accounts. If you buy 5 accounts, I will get you on an hour-long Zoom call. Shoot me a screenshot, and I'll get you on an hour-long Zoom call this Friday. We have a big group that's already been created, and there's more slots available, completely free. Then, when you get all these accounts to Pro, just show you guys this here real quick. When you get to Pro, like these traders here, I do a free hour-long call every first and third Friday of the month, completely free as well. You've earned the right to go to Pro with Take Profit, and this is my way of giving back. So that is how I would leave you guys with today. Say congratulations to everyone. Grab the tools, grab the education, and start making some money this year, because this is absolutely incredible. Take care, you guys.